I'd like to just share in advance of Passover a thought for your Seder table. This was very meaningful to me. It answered a question that I've always had on the Seder itself. In the very beginning, we start, and right before the four questions, we lift up this matzah and we say, this is the bread of affliction that our forefathers ate in Egypt. And then we say, anyone who's hungry, come in. Anyone who needs to be part of the Passover Seder and have a Paschal lamb, come in. This year we're here, next year may we be in Jerusalem. This year we're slaves, next year may we be free. And it's very concerning that we're like, are we lying? Who are we kidding here? Who are we inviting to the table? Everybody that's going to come to the Seder is already there. The door's closed. I'm not on the phone. I'm not posting this message. How could I be inviting people to come when I'm already at the table? It's too late now. It's very disingenuous if we mean this seriously, and it never made any sense to me. But I heard a beautiful idea. I think it was the name of Rabbi of blessed memory. And he said like this. He said, when we sit down at that moment at the Seder table to start the Seder, the fact is that there's really a twinge of sadness. Why? Because every year we're saying, next year in Jerusalem, next year in Jerusalem, next year in Jerusalem. What we really want is not a Seder in Denver. We want a Seder like it's meant to be. A Seder where the last taste at the end of the meal is not more matzah. It's really roast lamb. The afikomen that we eat today, another round of matzah, that matzah is just a placeholder. The afikomen is meant to be the Paschal lamb, the roast lamb, the offering that celebrates freedom, that celebrates our ability to serve God in the utmost way. And when we're sitting down in Denver and we know that that's not happening, we're making our Seder and we're going to eat matzah again at the end, it's a twinge of sadness. We're not saying, come on in now. We're saying, next year, this is going to be the last year we're going to do it in Denver. Next year, the Jewish people will have succeeded in our national mission. We'll have brought the world to a place of peace and happiness and wholeness. And we'll be back in the Jerusalem with the temple, the way that we're praying for. And when we say next year in Jerusalem, that's what we really mean. And then that afikomen will be roast lamb, and the last taste on our tongues at the end of the Seder won't be more matzah. It'll be the taste of true freedom of roast lamb. And so we're saying, not come on in this year. We're saying next year. I want to invite you next year to eat my real Seder, which will end with roast lamb in Jerusalem. That's what we're excited for. That's what we want. If it isn't going to happen this year, and maybe it will, but if by next week we're not ready and we're not in Jerusalem and we're not have the opportunity to bring that Paschal lamb, which signifies our ability to serve God in the utmost way, the way the Jewish people were taken out of Egypt to be and to do. If we're not there, and we're going to sit down at the Seder table and here again in Denver, then our prayer as we start is going to be, God, please let this be the year. Let it be the year of the end of all of our suffering. And the year of that we succeed at our national mission. We understand and we fulfill the reason that we were taken out of Egypt, to be that role model leading nation that shows humanity what it means to be a mensch, to be a servant of God. That's what it's all about. That's our prayer. Let that prayer be received with blessing. Have a great Seder wherever it'll be this year. And may all your prayers to serve God in the utmost come true this year.